Hey everybody, it's episode 5, one hand, of season 4, The Twilight Zone. Last time out, we had a shadowy figure. Even though there was torchlight, their face was obscured somehow. Who was behind that mask of shadow? I don't know, find out last time. This time, this episode's called Mute. So we got a very loud and noisy episode, and everybody's just going to be blabbing and blabbing. We had the silence. The silence is sort of the same sort of idea. So I wonder if they'll go a different direction with this. Maybe one of the people in the episode just can't speak, you know? They have to use hand signals, sign language, that's what it's called. Let's have a look.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind.
Oh, nice town. Oh, it's Dusseldorf. I've actually been here. I've been to the airport. Counts.
The undersigned, having accepted the following propositions, that prior to the inception of language, man communicated by telepathic means.
What?
That this ability not only still exists,
Ooh.
but can be redeveloped to its former effectiveness.
What are we going to do?
1.
Not speak?
That we shall henceforth dedicate our professional and private lives to the study of mental telepathy. That each family unit shall reside in a location calculated to prevent the interference of society. Carl?
What do you think, Carl? You're the expert with
It
gas.
is what we agreed upon.
That sounds very much like disapproval.
Do we have the right to impose this study on our children?
Oh yeah, the children. What about the children?
You speak as if we plan to harm our children.
By not speaking to them?
Rather, that we hope to bestow upon them a gift beyond price. Destiny demands it.
What an odd little concept.
The main character of these final scenes is Ilsa, daughter of Professor and Mrs. Nielsen.
Okay.
Age 2.
10
years from this moment, Ilsa Nielsen is to know the desolating terror of living simultaneously in the world and in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in the Twilight Zone, would you? Not with the desolating terror. German Corners, Pennsylvania. How does this work? How do they...
Yeah?
Sheriff, the Nielsen house is burning.
What?
Oh,
There's
the
a fire
Nielsen
in the
house.
Nielsen house.
I told them when they first came here they shouldn't live so far out of town.
A lovely girl.
Did they get out?
We'll never put that out. They're done for. Poor kid. Harry, over here, quick!
There's no protective anything. Oh shit. Is it the girl?
You think she's...
Is it Elsa? You okay?
You all right? How could she get out of that house without being burned?
Maybe she wasn't in it. Maybe she was playing outside. I don't know. Sheriff gonna take her in to his house? She's gonna burn his house down too. She'll be happy because she likes the child. She has a strange obsession with her.
Is she hurt?
Not physically.
She's not
I think
saying
she's in
anything.
shock. We'd better get her to bed. We'll have to use Sally's. Cora.
Oh, what happened with their daughter? Did they lose a child? Yep.
Cora.
You're gonna stay here for a while.
She's beautiful.
Stop being weird with her.
She looks just like Sally.
Oh, that's why she's being weird. Remember the grandmother in Long Distance Call? She wanted little Billy for herself. Well, it's good to have a loving family, you know? So what if she reminds her of Sally, you know? All the better. She'll get good presents and, you know, good college education when she's older.
Something wrong with her. Before she fell asleep, I tried to get her to talk.
She couldn't talk.
She didn't say a word. It's as though she doesn't know how to talk.
That's exactly right. They mustn't have interacted with any of the townspeople if they don't know about the whole mute thing. But yet, the mother seems to know all about Elsa.
Mother?
Oh,
Mother?
she's doing it.
Where are you?
Oh, there's a father.
No. No. You're dead.
Pretty powerful ability, girl.
What's the matter, darling?
Can she write?
They're dead. They're dead.
Maybe she can, like, communicate to people's heads? Maybe they can hear her? Sally?
Tom Poulter said the Nielsen's get 3 letters from Europe the end of each month. Maybe they're from relatives. Only be for a week or so, Cora.
Don't get too attached, Cora.
We'll have Doc Steiger check her over. I don't think he'll find anything. You know, it's a crime. Girl that age not being educated.
Yep.
Her father a professor, too.
How could he? He gave her superpowers, though. You don't know.
Somebody's got to undo what her parents did to her.
Why wouldn't they teach her how to talk?
Jeez. I'm gonna have to turn it down. It's too much for me. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Ilsa,
What is it, Elsa?
you can tell us, darling.
Can you mime it?
Don't be afraid of us, Ilsa.
Oh,
Don't be afraid of us.
she's reading her brain. Oh, she's smiling. Stop talking. Just think it. Just think it. I hate when you speak.
There's just no way of getting through to her.
I have to keep on trying.
He's had enough. He wants her gone. Look at his face.
Didn't they ever talk to you?
Yeah, but in my brain. What's this? Look at going into her memories or something?
She was swimming in the
Sally.
lake.
Shit. That was a primal scream?
It's almost as if you understand.
She does. I don't know how you think she communicated that, but... You get that, Elsa. You do.
Hello? Yes, he is. Harry.
Harry, another house burned down.
The letters from Europe are in.
Oh, the
See you in
letters.
a little while.
Do you know anything about the letters? Are there other kids like you in Europe?
Now they'll come and get me. Take me to the other children who are the way I am.
See, there are other children. But they might be speaking a different language. You might not understand them.
Let me copy off the return addresses.
That's something.
I'm going to write to them now.
Dear European people, what's going on? Yours sincerely, Sheriff. Look at the little... I was thinking, how about we just keep her? How about that?
What are you saying to them?
Asking them if they're related to the girl or know where any of her relatives are.
What if her relatives aren't any better for her than her parents were?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I want to keep her, don't you understand? I don't care if her family's out there.
I understand. Sally gone, another child in the house. But she's not our child, Cora.
Oh, she can read what he's writing through the power of her brain.
Now they'll come and get me.
Now they'll come and get you. What are you doing, Cora? You want to tear up that letter? Oh, she saw. She caught you red-handed. Oh shit, it's this place again.
They'll never find me now. Never.
You don't run out in front of cars in this place. Well, she didn't get run over. That's a plus. Hello.
Hello, Miss Frank.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Don't put me in school. Please.
Ooh, shit.
I feel she ought to start getting an education.
Absolutely.
It was positively criminal of her parents. The smugness of them. We do not wish our daughter to go to your school. Just like that, in many ways.
Maybe it was you. Maybe they didn't like you.
If I may see her now.
I'll get her.
She's a very shy. She'll need understanding.
She shall receive it, Mrs. Wheeler.
And discipline. Understanding and discipline. She'll receive the cane.
Come here, Elsa. I think we're going to get along just fine.
Are you bad at body language, Mrs. Frank?
Don't let her touch me.
Is this the school? Oh, she's tilting. She's tilting.
It'll be fun, darling.
The lies parents tell their children. It'll be fun. You just have to stay here for 13, 14 years.
Now you just leave her here, Mrs. Wheeler.
Just
She'll
leave
feel
her.
at home in no time.
I was wondering if I just couldn't stay for a little
What if I just
while.
stay, look in the window?
As long as you're here, she'll be upset.
Okay,
All right.
you're the expert. I'll be out the window.
Goodbye, dear.
We'll take good care of her.
She seems so evil, doesn't she? Do you know what the weirdest thing about this whole scene? None of the other kids have said anything.
This is Ilsa Nielsen. She doesn't understand one word of English. We are going to work with her until she's exactly like everybody else.
It's one of us, one of us.
Can you say your name, Ilsa?
No. You just said she couldn't understand English.
Your name. You'll learn.
I would do it, I'd be too stubborn to do it, even if I could do it. I wouldn't want to give her the satisfaction.
A boat sails
On the water.
on the ocean. He's trying to tell about the boat. But the boat isn't words.
Isn't
Why don't
words.
he learn the way Father taught me?
In brain waves. Hey, it's a boat. Oh, it's moving. He's teaching her through imagination. See, the boat isn't words, it's...
If you do not pay attention, you will never learn. Get up, Ilsa.
Oh, look what she told him.
We'll try again. Say your name. Ilsa. I want you to know you're not fooling me for one moment.
You're just faking
I know
it.
exactly what you are. They've been training you to be a medium.
Yeah.
Trying to distort your innocent mind to communicate with
With the dead. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
No, it isn't true. That's not what they were training me for.
You know what I think? You've proven my point. You've proven it to me.
I was
Mrs.
wondering.
Wheeler.
Was it so bad?
Yeah, she's the worst.
Oh, she was a little timid at first, but she's learning.
She's so creepy. Oh. He'll stick with him, dude. He'll never lead you astray. Who's coming? We got any European visitors?
I feel so guilty, Carl. Something bad has happened to them.
Why else would they have failed to write?
I think that of all the children, she had the most potential.
Oh, she has a premonition that it's going to be bad news.
The ones from Europe are here, Cora.
Ooh. Why did you tell her over the phone she's just going to run away with the child now?
We received no letters.
Just don't understand it.
Lost in the mail system, I guess. I like that they have a little arch before you go into their house.
Won't you come in?
It's okay, Cora. Just, kill them, put them in the basement. Solves all the problems. Get the teacher, too.
She burned those letters, Maria.
Nope.
Yes, I know.
May we see Ilse?
Well, I'm going to pick her up
Oh, she's
at
at
school
school?
in a little while.
School? You should never have sent her to school.
What if she says a word, she'll lose her ability to just... her telepathic abilities. She just says one word. It'll break the spell.
Your name. What is your name?
Don't do it.
Here they come.
This is Professor and Frau Werner.
Our children once were trained just like you. Germany, 10 years ago.
Oh, she's gonna break. She's gonna start speaking.
The Werners are from Europe, Ilse.
Ilse, where's your mind?
Teacher broke her.
My name is Ilsa.
See?
My name is Ilsa! You can't take her away from me. You have no right.
I want to apologize again for my wife and myself.
For that crazy emotional outburst.
Goodbye, Sheriff.
Goodbye. Good
See ya.
luck.
Don't write to us. We won't reply. Well, what do you think? Child is ruined?
The facility is gone. Even with work, it might not return.
Yeah.
I suppose.
She has not lost everything. She has gained something, Carl. We always knew that Holga and Fanny did not really care for her.
No, didn't they?
They
that's,
were not unkind.
that's new to me.
For them, Ilse was less a daughter than she was an experiment in
Science
flesh.
experiment.
For now, she's loved. And that is so much more important than telepathy.
Much more important.
Where was this sentiment 10 years ago? There is no moral to the story. Love is more important than telepathy.
Case in point, that of Ilsa Nielsen, former resident of the Twilight.
No, she got out. That's where I know him from. He was the dad in Walking Distance. The dad in this one. The dad who was like, you had your time, future son. Get the hell out of here. Stop talking to your mother, and leave yourself to his youth. That guy. I knew he was vaguely familiar. I have to say that of all the people in the episode, the one who I disliked the most, obviously, based on my reactions, was the teacher. She didn't have to be that way, you know? Given the whole episode from start to finish, she didn't have to act in the way she acted. She didn't have to be the evil teacher. She could have been the well-meaning teacher that got her to speak and got her to lose her ability. You know, she could have been kind. She could have been caring. But instead, now we didn't see her hit her. Oh, there was lots of symbolic insinuations that she was doing it when we weren't looking, when the camera wasn't focused on the school. You know, she was holding that thing and she was like, stand up, shoulders back, say your name. And there was a lot of, when she was talking to the parents, the way she was speaking to them, her tone, her attitude, everything about her was awful. Just bad. And it didn't need to be that way. It was the actresses, or at least the way she was directed, choice to do that. So she made me really uncomfortable. So I was rooting against her, rooting against Ilsa getting her voice, because you knew that there was a battle. There was a battle between the mind reading and the spoken. It was two diametrically opposite ways of thinking, ironically. And you knew once she spoke, she'd completely lose the gift. But I did like the way they did it. They showed that she lost her gift by making the thoughts of the European couple kind of hard to hear, hard to listen to, like the way the voices were at the start of the episode. They switched it, they flipped it, so that's how you knew. So yeah, that was Mute, a strange story about a group of people who thought, you know what? Before there was language, how did we communicate? We must have had telepathy. Therefore, we're going to subject our children to this experiment. We're going to sign this agreement for some reason. A pact, if you will. We're going to breed super telepathy people. And hey, you know, in all fairness to them, they were right. It worked. And then she was put with that family. The mother was never going to let her go. She was doing everything to keep her. Because they'd lost their child. She wanted, I don't know, he's like not a replacement child, but someone she could, something to fill a void in her life. So it makes sense, you know? It makes total sense why she would want it. The sheriff, he was, I don't know what his feelings were really. He kept them to himself, mostly. I thought that maybe he didn't want to be reminded of the pain, so keeping her at arm's length. He was certainly less loving with her. Oh, and it turned out, in a happy twist of fate, that Ilsa's parents didn't give a shit about her. They didn't care at all. Apparently, I don't know how the other couple picked that up in the letters. But, Yeah, so Ilsa's better off now. She's got love. And in the end, isn't love better than telepathy? Why not both? Why not both? So, thanks for watching. Next time we've got Death Ship. But Death Ship, just words. And words are not the way to describe a Death Ship. The way to describe Death Ship is by watching it. So we'll watch that next time. And I'll see you then.